Are you a scope creep? I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but scope creep is something commonly used in consulting, and then I think it just spread to corporate, where you were supposed to work on one thing and then the scope expanded. Clients are notorious for doing this, where they just keep asking for stuff that wasn't in the original proposal, that makes people stay overnight and then overbill maybe if it's an hourly thing, or eat the losses because they're trying to please the client and get more work. We are all experiencing scope creep right now. And what made me think of it is there's a website, or I guess I follow their page on Facebook, called Android Authority. I'm such a dork. And they put a post out about the new Karate Kid show. It's called Cobra Kai. I don't know. People say it's good, but the people who say it's good shouldn't be Android Authority because they're the Android Authority. So you're expecting to get this one thing from them, and then you get something completely different. That's all of us now. We're all Android Authority and have nothing and want nothing to do with Android. We want to go talk about politics. We want to go talk about all this other stuff. And it's great. It's entertaining, but it's also a distraction because the money and the respect are found in specialization. And you could argue this very podcast is me experiencing scope creep myself. And I'm guilty of it. I admit it. It just, other things are more fun. Sometimes you want, if you're going to do things voluntarily, you want to do things that amuse you or entertain you. And hopefully, if you're amused and entertained, others will be too. And we've all drifted into this, where politics and social commentary have become our identities. And that's where distraction, dissent, and all of these bad emotions lie. And so we're not only distracting ourselves from the thing that could further us professionally and give us a better life and a better life for our kids and families and communities, but we're also angry all the time. So we're not moving forward and we're pissed. In general, startups, creative endeavors, and even political movements cannot afford scope creep. When scope exceeds your abilities to execute, things fall down, things topple over, because you end up having too many topics, too little focus, and an inability to finish all of these different projects, because you're fighting a war on too many fronts. It's why Hitler lost, because he had to fight on the Eastern and the Western front. He had to fight the Russians and he had to fight the Americans. So, wait, did I just use Hitler to make a positive point? It's possible, just trust me. But it's very hard to fight a multi-front battle, especially with limited resources.